Because for the next 2 hours we are in for an almighty tussle as Sporting and Benfica seek to establish themselves as Lisbon's footballing top dogs. Both teams with a near identical record in these derbies, and this one is far too close to call. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So another Lisbon derby, and it ticks all the boxes. Capital city, capital clubs, capital divide.
Look, the supporters of both sides are known for the incredible depths they will reach in order to show allegiance to their heroes. I know that this is a term that's a bit cliched and overused, but this really is more than a game. It's its place in history, what it represents. Whatever the result, don't expect this one to be plain sailing. We should be off our chairs.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Suarez. And it's Silva. Pass is just off target. Deftly out wide. And the counter is on. Not the most accurate pass. And the keeper's got it again. Antonio Silva. Barreiro. Neither side especially adventurous early on. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Luca Bacchio. He's shifting through the gears here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, good spread. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Barreiro.
Benfica clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Benfica! There is the breakthrough! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Benfica penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10. Sporting are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Barreiro. Short changes him with that pass. Dahl. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Rafa Silva. Trincao. Sporting looking to pass their way through. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes short. Shot at goal! Dispatched clinically. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact...
Big chance! Araujo clears. Rafa Silva. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Barreiro. And it's Silva. He shifted it to the flank. And he's managed to get free. Tries to play it through. Dahl receives it in a wide position. It is a corner. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Searching pass he's played there. Cleared without complication. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Silva. Dahl, nicely weighted ball. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Gonzalo Inacio. Luca Bacchio looking for the run. That has been cut short. Now they can break here. Suarez. Now it's Trincao. This looks promising.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Barreiro. Dahl. And that has left him in a heap. And we've reached half-time. Reflections on the first half?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Sporting are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game, 1-1 the score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Sporting clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Trincao. Luca Bacchio. Trincao. Nicked it back promptly. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Rafa Silva. And it's Dahl. Dahl.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's picked his way through. Flash climbs up big. Goal! Benfica! And they're back in front. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Benfica take the lead. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Nicely spread. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Lukabakio. Araujo makes the interception. He's in a great position here. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Good ball, good take. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Great ball, and can he finish? Oh, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Inas, well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
What a save! Terrific reactions!
Benfica clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, super ball! Oh, shooting chance! Looking for options for movement. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, that has not gone well. Gets into some space. Caught offside that time.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Guillemets. Can he get it through? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, red, nice interception. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nicely shaped ball. Rafa Silva in acres of space out wide. Bruma, he's being urged to shoot. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Rafa Silva, gets a good foot in there. And they can counter here. He's had it taken off him. And here's Rafa Silva.
Look, there has...
90